Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Another email just came walking into around here. Like to respond to these on my video or via video, just easier and faster. It's from, if you guys remember, Edwall from Australia. So let's talk to him, to our online friend Edwall from Australia. All right, so he says your comment that you cannot run Metatrader because it's Windows product does not stack up. I run Metatrader, Amy Broker, and other window products quite happily on Linux using Wine. Or if you're a Windows GUI guy, then use Play on Linux to install these. It's a no-brainer. See screenshot on one of my workstations below. Regarding the software Metatrader, let's say on Windows, I have no issue with that, but I do have issue with Windows, and I'm trying to remove as much Microsoft and Windows reliance as possible. So I know Metatrader is good, but there is, as I research further, some better options out there with JForex, so I'll get in that in a sec. With regards to FX in Australia, IB has stopped access to FX for Australian retail traders due to a dispute with the Australian regulator ASIC. So if you are ever interested, so far I'm really liking the Dukas copy option. So you may want to look at that. LMAX as well is a good option. Hopefully you've seen my video on the retail brokers for forex trading that I just put up a few days ago. This has been a pain and forced me to another platform for FX trading, a la Metatrader. Unless I set up a company and deposit 100K in FX trading, then I can continue to use the Australian IB account. Go figure. Again, you probably have better options if you were to do that with other brokers, I'm sure. Okay, so let's talk about Dukas Copy. I like Dukas Copy model, but it's another platform to maintain. Even though there is a JForex MetaTrader bridge, it would probably interfere or create an unstable environment due to the fact that I use MetaTrader site kit learn bridge for my machine learning algos. Okay, let's talk. Well, you know my opinion on Dukas Copy. Regarding JForex versus Metatrader, I have just been reading how Metatrader is really slow in with a lot of functions, but they switched over to JForex and they've been fairly successful because the JForex is faster than Metatrader. So that's something you may want to think of as a benefit as well. When it comes to this Metatrader scikit-learning, obviously you've built out your own solution that would interfere and probably throw out your Metatrader code, which is fair enough. From my point of view, I'm doing the same idea, obviously with other Python scripts and frameworks within the Python environment, but I have found a connection between JForex and Python scripts. I'm actually going to be doing one in the next little bit. So again, with the ability to dump your data into CSVs, which I've demonstrated right out of JForex, you can do that. On top of with the execution orders, you can do that all through socket program. Again, I've demonstrated that with Java, of course, being JForex, and then of course the client on the other side that will push the order signals from the Java client into JForex have been demonstrated as well. But again, this test that I'll be doing from Python and having Python generate the orders signals into JForex should be very doable quite easily. So the winters of Canada. Anyway, sorry about that. So I'm not sure if the switchover would be easier for you, but we have come across various now with IB obviously being a problem for forex in Australia, and I don't know what other issues you may come across. There was also just found out about TradeStation in my 4.5-hour video on how TradeStation has dumped their forex trading on their platform, and it's now being handled by Oanda. And you should already know my opinion on Oanda. So it seems to me that there are more and more restrictions using forex for other brokers and other software platforms, but From my experience with the JForex on Dukas copy, it's a good option so far. And again, if you need something better, you could always look at LMAX. But again, that's a Java API as well. If you don't want to stick with Metatrader, or let alone maybe LMAX would be a good alternative for you as well for pure forex trading. Using, because I know they support MetaTrader as well, so maybe all is not lost if you use that as an option as well. Hopefully this will help you out well, and I'll talk to you soon. Later.